You're doing it because you love your child. I know that. But here is something most parents don't realize. Every time you say just one more bite, you might actually be teaching your child's brain to fear food. And you may not even notice it's happening. Today, I'm going to explain why force feeding kids, even the subtle kind, backfires, how it affects your child's body and mind, and gentle parenting strategies you can start using right away. So, mealtimes feel calm, connected, and joyful. Welcome to Beyond Words with Indu, a space for parenting, self care, and supporting every child, including those with special needs. I am Indu, speech therapist, parenting coach, and mom of two. This is part of my Mealtime Series where we talk about everything from picky eating tips for toddlers to how to encourage healthy eating habits without pressure. If you have not watched episode 1 and 2, I highly recommend you to watch after you finish this. What force feeding really looks like? When I say force feeding, many parents picture something extreme like physically hurting a child to make them eat, but forcing a child to eat can be much more subtle. Constantly saying, just one more bite for me, negotiating, no TV unless you finish your plate, or even overpraising, you're such a good boy when you eat. It might sound harmless, but it sends a message that their value is linked to how much they eat instead of helping them listen to their body's hunger cues. Now, the hidden impacts on your child's mind and body. Here's why pressurizing kids to eat is a problem. Their brain starts linking meal times with stress and not comfort. Stress hormones like cortisol can actually reduce their appetite. Over time, they stop trusting their own hunger and fullness cues, which can lead to overeating, undereating, or long-term picky eating. And if your child has sensory sensitivities to food, the pressure can make those aversions even stronger. The saddest part, instead of seeing food as a way to connect with family, they start seeing it as a battle. But why parents do it and why it feels justified? I completely understand why parents do this. It usually comes from love and fear. We are worried about nutrition, healthy growth, and avoiding sickness. But here is the truth. For most healthy children, growth is measured over weeks and months, not in one meal. Skipping a meal won't harm them, but making mealtime battles a daily thing, that can have a lasting consequences. So how do you get your child eat without force? Try this gentle parenting approach. Offer, don't force. You decide what is served and when. Your child decides how much they eat. This is known as division of responsibility in feeding. The second one is keeping a routine. Regular meal and snack times help toddler eating habits fall into place naturally. Then, serve small portions. It's less overwhelming and they can always ask for more. Then, model eating. Sit down, enjoy the same food, and talk about the flavors instead of counting bites. Then, the final tip is stay neutral. Avoid calling them a good or bad eater. It takes the pressure off and builds trust. I have seen kids who wouldn't touch a vegetable for months suddenly try one. Not because someone made them, but because they felt safe and curious. This is not a quick fix. It's building a healthy relationship with food that can last a lifetime. So here is one mantra. I provide, they decide. No more battles, just connection, patience, and trust. In the next episode of our Mealtime series, we'll talk about a common habit parents don't think twice about, using screens to get kids to eat and why it might be doing more harm than good. If you found this helpful, hit like, share it with a fellow parent, and subscribe so you never miss a tip that could transform your family's mealtime. Let's raise a generation of healthy, happy kids inside and out and make mealtimes joyful again. Stay tuned.